check this out.
That and that's try to pin it up.
All right, so we are now live on YouTube. The main podcast will start in about 15 minutes.
Ooh, I thought also was
Dude,
taking your shirt.
hey, tell me if you think this happened. Lucy's laying on the ground and I'm like putting her down. MJ walks behind us and clicks a picture of the back of my head. Then he shows me, he goes, that's what the back of your head looks like. And it's like big old bald spot I've never seen before. And I'm like, wow, I'm fucking too upset about my dog dying out. Thanks, MJ.
You know I keep it real.
Well, that did happen.
Did that happen to him?
It did happen. But to be fair, in my defense, we were there for like an hour while these fucking quack doctors poked Lucy like a fucking pincushion like 50
Yeah.
times because they couldn't find a vein.
They should have doubled up on this shit because she weighed like probably like 230, 240. So,
230, 240?
yeah.
Yeah, she was that big.
She's as big as you. Well, what do you weigh, like 280,
250 now.
250 now?
I've been on the coronavirus diet.
You got any shit? Can I get some of that? Here's
There's
my mouth.
also-
There you go.
I'm not sure you do. I'm not sure you do.
So we are now YouTube live, so anything you say can will be held against you in the court of law. But
Just don't discuss any future crimes and past crimes that, is still got a statute of limitations.
yeah, anything past the statute of limitations is wide open though.
Oh,
Keep that
Speaking
in
of
mind.
wide open, that's kind of like your high school days, huh?
Johnny Firefly
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
a poem for Lucy. That's fucking cool.
wish
I think I asked him to,
Johnny
actually, though.
Firefly.
You can name yourself anything you want, brother.
Stevie B. Cooley. Nah, there's already a Johnny B. Cooley.
I'm gonna be
You know Johnny Firefly?
MJ Lightsaber.
No.
Oh man, that's
Yeah.
gonna be my next.
You guys gotta call me Dragon.
No, there's no man calling me Dragon.
Call you Tugboat.
That's kind of wrong.
Let's
Dump
Talk about
truck.
Willie.
Call you dump truck. Call you pasta mania.
Cum dumpster.
That's actually his name.
That's it. That's what we look like on YouTube Live.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
There's a
Echo.
delay.
Yeah, I gotta turn it off, otherwise it'll start ringing right away.
Yeah.
But that works.
And there's a delay ever since, the whole Nips incident with Janet Jackson.
That's good.
Yeah.
Gives you time to recover.
Yeah,
A little bit.
because we just can't have wardrobe malfunctions like that.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
And of course, there's a time when my cock fell out during the podcast.
Right. That was what we call the microphallus incident.
And it was actually a rooster, is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
It was a rooster.
Mm-hmm. No chicken.
You know he ain't gonna die.
You know, oh, dude, it hurt so bad because it fell out onto a bed of coals.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason.
Interesting.
That was the night, yeah, we were
Eat too many mushrooms? Or?
we were cooking, was it veal cutlets that night?
On coals?
Yeah. Oh, it might have been the night we were doing the firewalk.
I thought it was a stone in your brick oven for your pizza.
Oh, that was a cougar, not a lynx. Sorry.
Oh, well, that's much scarier than a
Well,
lynx.
see, cougars are 50 to 65, lynxes are 65 to 85.
No, lynx
Wow.
are smaller than cougars.
They're old. Fact check.
Lynx.
Wow.
Echo, which cat is bigger, a lynx or a cougar?
She's never gonna figure
I
that
was
shit
gonna
out.
say, we're doing Austin Talks to Echo.
Here's something I found on the web. According to aquaticcommunity.com, the cougar is actually the fourth largest cat in the
Wow,
world
boy.
and grows bigger than the leopard.
Echo, how much does a lynx weigh?
A lynx typically weighs between 22 pounds and 55 pounds 2 ounces when fully
I meant a
grown.
mercury lynx, you bitch.
And I love how she said 55 pounds and 2 ounces. That's the top, that's the top.
Right.
When
There
you're-
hasn't been one that's been 3 ounces.
No.
You know how to
2.5?
deactivate your device? Watch this. Echo, can I take a doo-doo on your tum-tum?
Sorry, I don't know that. If you have a minute, I can show you a few things I can do.
For some
Oh,
reason,
my
he thinks that's funny. I don't know why.
What are you wearing?
They don't make clothes for me.
Oh, I'm very happy about that. So you're naked? Deactivated. Okay, back to the show.
And that's our
Sorry,
Austin Talks
I don't know
Radio
that.
segment.
Echo, shut your mouth.
It's a good thing we may or may not use her for the rest of the show.
Right. So Jason, do you have anything you want to plug? You got anything like any movies coming out or
Any movies coming out?
podcasts that you want to mention? Or
No, I don't do too many podcasts.
got any
these
books?
days.
Is this your first podcast?
Yeah, I'm a podcast virgin.
He's a
Oh,
Virginian.
oh, wow.
You got a Virginian,
He's
yeah.
popping.
Busting out his podcast cherry.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's got a podcast now, even fucking Pitbull, apparently, right?
Yeah, he does. It's called From Negative to Positive.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm being serious about that.
Dr. Phil's got one too. I think it's called Fill in My Hole.
This is the Thanksgiving episode,
That's
by the
right.
way. So, is there Thanksgiving theme music?
Let's think something.
Does Adam
Oh,
Sandler
yeah.
have a Thanksgiving song?
There's that,
No, you know, that probably gets gigged.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
Dude, how about look for Thanksgiving Day sounds? And we can just play those. Like gobble gobble, people
Well, I know
fighting,
you're a gobbler.
a knob gobbler.
He's definitely gonna be getting some stuff in later.
Yeah.
And again, this is the Thanksgiving episode. One
You like
thing we
stuffing,
can't talk
Steve?
about is everything we're thankful for.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, in the days of thanklessness, you know. It's like, oh, we're locked up, oh,
What was
look at
me?
me.
You're still alive.
Right.
Sometimes that's a curse, right?
Could be, yeah.
For
Have
some
you
people,
have you heard
Enjoy
MJ's theory?
living.
Check this out. It's killing all the old people and everybody's defiant, so that we're creating new people. So it's the earth cleansing itself.
That's definitely not my theory.
Well, it is something called a circle of life. And I'll tell you,
The
a theory
circle
I kind of
of life. That might be the worst Thanksgiving sounds I've ever heard.
Yeah. I just hope Elton John makes it.
right? That
Was
was
that a
awesome.
Lion King reference?
It could be somebody.
The circle of life, yeah.
Mustafa. Pumbaa.
You don't know what you got yourself into here,
Mala.
Jason Reed.
Nala.
Jay
Nala. And dude, we haven't even gone live yet.
No, I mean we're
This is just pre
YouTube live.
podcast.
This is pre-live.
This is just the beginning part of space. We haven't even reached outer space yet.
This is just a treat for the
inner space.
Yeah.
for the lunatics. That's our mega fans. They get to tune in early because they get to go YouTube live and they get to see like a
Yeah.
behind the
Pre-show.
scenes type. Yeah.
What's up, you three?
Yeah. We got 3 views last week. Well, never mind. I don't
It's
know.
like
It is all
you
three
guys
of
are
us.
did you ever see
Yourself?
Flight of the Conchords? They had the band and they had one fan. It was Mel.
Well, yeah, the stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was the best part of that show.
She was great.
Yeah.
Actually, the band manager was, and the whole thing was good.
It was a good show.
Remember how we take roll call for every band meeting?
Yeah.
And there's only 3 of them.
What?
Take them teeth out when you sucking my dick, ho.
Have you ever heard that, Jason?
No.
Oh, that's a good thing. It means he's got all his teeth.
Most of them.
Okay, so this is like
So, what are you doing now, Jason?
Just remodeling and flooring, carpentry, general
Jesus was
remodeling.
a carpenter.
That's true.
Jesus mi amigo.
Some say he was a mason. Depends on who you ask. Stone mason.
I heard,
Well,
I
you
heard
know
he
what?
laid pipe.
I heard Joseph's father actually owned a huge woodmill, and they were very prominent and rich people in that area. So Jesus is
Do you work
actually
for yourself, Jason?
I am a subcontractor. I work for General Rich Jones Construction out
Come
of
here a
El
second.
Paso.
Wait a second. I want to see if this is something
Uh-oh.
that you
Right?
right?
He's got his pants down and just looked the other way.
Did he just say he's a cross-dresser?
I think he said he was cross-texting. I'm not exactly sure. I try not to pay attention to what he says because I'm
Right.
heavily influenced by what people say.
Right.
obviously.
Even with the finger in the butthole?
You know, I steer away from that necessarily. Not that I'm shy, but it's just, you know, it's, for example, I
It's
took
not
a-
your thing.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see how many likes and laughs and love we got from the picture from 1986?
Of course, man.
19, is that right?
Yeah.
19. Wow.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Dude, you look gay as hell. Look what you have the long hair. Is that back when you were cross-dressing?
What are you talking about? What are you with this cross-dressing?
Well, look at you with your beautiful hair.
You got something special going with the lunatics?
No,
you guys are drinking every time you say cross-dressing?
You know what was weird was, and we're like all coming into puberty, right?
Well, I've had hair on my nuts for quite some time.
I'm talking back in 1986.
I'm talking by that picture, exactly.
And dude, remember how the rock and roll bands dressed up back then? All those women. What the fuck's going on?
I'm not sure they're dressed as women.
Are you kidding me? Like, think about it. Fucking Poison, fucking Rat. Dude, all the bands back then dressed as women. You didn't notice that fad?
No.
No?
Are you talking about Motley Crue as far as
Motley
heavy
Crue, they all
metal?
dressed as chicks. They wore makeup.
I don't know how many.
Queensryche even did it, for Christ's sake, and they were a fucking true, legit rock band.
Queensryche was a true, legit rock band.
Yeah.
You listen to what you're saying.
Okay, now, you know
You know
what?
this is on the World Wide Web and it
Right.
can't be
Well,
taken
this is
back.
YouTube.
And you said Queensryche.
But you know
Oh
what?
yeah, no one watches YouTube.
They were a legitimate band. But okay, it's like, let's talk
That's
about...
twice that you said that. Now
Let's-
you can definitely not take that
Dude,
back.
you know what? I don't think did
Austin
AC/DC
just said Queensryche is a legitimate band.
Did
Everybody.
AC/DC ever dress up as chicks? Because they went through that shit.
He dressed
Little
as
bit
a
at a time.
schoolboy.
And the-
Angus did, right?
yeah, Angus Young, yeah, he was kind of their
So you guys missed out on what Austin said twice. Do you want to repeat it a third time, Austin?
Uh-oh.
He said
No.
Queensryche is a legitimate band.
it's a legitimate rock band, I believe so, yeah. What do you think?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No?
Ah.
Queensryche?
Yeah,
Queensryche?
Steve's gonna fucking throw us some King Diamond or something my way.
King
Weren't you playing
would
King
be a
Diamond
little-
last week?
That was a few weeks ago when I think you.
As a joke?
No.
You think
that
they're
was
better?
a-
You think King Diamond is better
I don't
than?
know.
I definitely think King Diamond is better than Queensryche.
I don't
Wow.
know. King
And
Diamond.
Merciful Fate, which is King Diamond's band, has definitely been around and probably played a lot longer than Queensryche.
I will
Probably
raise
has
you
more albums.
Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force.
Can you spell Yngwie Malmsteen?
INW,
Did I say it right? Did you say it right?
Yngwie.
Are we pronouncing it right?
Yngwie,
Is the D silent, Jengus?
white boy.
I'm just saying.
Was it?
Get deep.
Uh-oh, he's already busting it out, evidently.
I know.
What time did he start drinking?
Just
Same time you
a little
did.
bit ago, yeah.
I guess what time he stopped drinking would be the...
Yeah.
He's no quitter. I'm gonna tell you that. That's one thing about that.
No, you
kid.
won't find me doing that. That's for sure.
Hell no.
Did you go to Terry's today?
Uh-uh.
You stayed here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He started drinking just like half hour ago. 5:56. We got 4 minutes before we go
But
live.
he is butt chugging, all right. So
Oh, he's butt chugging for
It
sure.
goes a lot quicker.
Dude, I guess I'm the whooping boy.
You were
Tonight.
just trying to whip on me. He was sitting there.
Pick
Oh,
on.
did you
Yeah,
see
my
how
dog
much
died.
love we
Thanks,
got?
Thanks. Good work. Good work. Way to fucking go at me now.
He said, did you guys see how much love we got for that picture back in '86? And then he said, oh yeah, your hair looked queer, you look like a chick or something like that.
I saw that picture
Yeah.
on Facebook.
So when I say my hair looked like a chick, and then you say, oh, I saw that picture. Is that what, is that what reminded
That
you
was
of
a
that
slip of the lip.
reference, or was it just, you know, I mean, it's not much different now,
Maybe
right?
said that you
Let's-
won the hair game.
Yeah,
Let's
and I
she
think
did
I
it.
still win it.
Yeah. You
No,
got,
dude,
you
not
got
against
better hair
fucking
than me. I'm not-
Christopher Reed's here.
Christopher Reed's.
I mean, Jason
Reed.
Reed.
Jason Reed's got a
Christopher
pretty
Reed.
powerful hairline though. That's.
And dude, you know
I
what?
wish I had that
Dude,
hairline.
he's got that
he's
fucking
younger
gray
than
peppered
us.
in.
Yeah, but
Receding.
pretty smooth.
You're like 46.
Dude, your
45.
hairline's not
No,
receding.
he's 49.
49 in
Oh,
December.
okay.
I'll
No
be
shit.
49.
Okay.
No shit. So
He's
we're
like
all
48.
basically the same age.
Yeah.
Just a biscuit away from one another.
A biscuit.
Yeah, I mean, when you're like
Cheeseburger
between
biscuit.
49 and 51, it's not like you're like, well, I'm the younger one in the group.
Run DMC, I don't remember that.
He's the
You
youngest.
must have, you were a year older than me. It must have been a fad in like '84.
Like I remember Houdini, but who's this Run DMC?
My parents wouldn't even let me watch PG-13
Jeff Leppard
movies.
sucked.
Def Leppard sucked?
There you go.
No, no, I didn't. I'm not saying that.
Oh,
I'm
That
just
was an
saying.
example of something that someone might say.
right.
Def Leppard, Queensryche. Def Leppard, Queensryche. You see the
You know what?
difference?
I think
would put,
Queensryche is kind of underrated though.
Are they?
Yeah.
Are they rated well?
I think so. You know,
Silent. Do I need to remind you? Silent.
You know what? That was the
As long
one
as-
song
as long
that they
as I
kind
can
of like
remember
ripped
music,
off.
Queensryche.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, since high school.
Just hanging out with
They had
Dave
that
Sturzman.
Pink Floyd sound, and I think they get a lot of shit for that. But they have a lot of good music.
Yeah, that Silent
Oh,
Lucidity
it's
was
59.
definitely a Headspace song.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair to
Do you call it
to
Marge Simpson or
I'm
whatever?
not sure we can recover from that.
45 seconds. I don't think it's fair to shit on Queensryche just because that Silent Lucidity song.
Yeah. It's kind of like you can't fuck up Styx just for fucking double arigato. You know what I'm saying?
I think you kind
I
of
like.
can.
I like.
I
that
mean,
song.
yeah, Come Sail Away though.
Mm.
Yeah, come on.
A gallery of angels.
25
above
seconds.
My head, came to me.
All right, that's the worst
Told
thing I've ever heard.
me.
No, I like it. It's just because you sang it.
Right? Dude, the other day I was driving around with Terry,
Every time.
and some Kansas came on, and I said, my brother calls this the
Going live at 10.
5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How much fun is there?
Share it to all your social media outlets.
Cut him down, tell him the God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said,
Jay,
come to my well. Don't tell that long-time liar. Don't tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him the God's gonna put him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Throw your rock and hide your hand. Working in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God, no black and white. What's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Don't tell that long-tongue liar. Don't tell that midnight rider.
What?
Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter.
What?
Tell him the God's gonna cut you down. Tell him the God's gonna cut you down.
What?
GR!
What?
Run on for a long time.
Yeah.
Run on for a long time.
What?
Sooner or later, gotta cut you down.
What?
Sooner or later, gotta cut
I
you
got something to say. Now, you can never.
Yeah. You can never trust this, it's just too much substance. I broke through the chains, hit away with the cufflinks. You can make a scene, but to me, it's nothing. You never match what a breakthrough in fashion. I resist the fabric and bring it back surely. See you on the shore, you repping the wrong jersey. Nah, I mean, they on the wrong team. Paper chasers screaming out cream. Lord deliver us, you know I ain't giving up. They just wanna live it up on sweat drops and $50. Always do the city luck, I gotta keep it 100. Run it, clean how I done it, did it. I operate like City Hall, gotta put my city on. Didn't fit the first time, but I've been going into it. End up getting giddy, gone, it's hard to say I pity on. I'm too busy nodding, rather not respond to kitty calls. I can get your picky on. What's what you sleeping on, girl? What you sipping on, dog? What you barking about? I'd rather be penniless, making plenty sense. You living in a glass house, high rent, solo. I do it on my own, no YOLO. I never get cut. Toto, for sure though. Pardon me, my God, I'm calling on them all. I gotta tell them all. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta put you down. 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 Don't tell that long-tongue liar. Don't tell that midnight rider. Tell the gambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him the God's gonna cut you down. Tell him the God's gonna cut you down.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live from MJ's Washington Department and worldwide on YouTube and Facebook. This is the Moon Club Podcast with AJ, MJ, SJ, and now JB. The Moon Club will talk about anything on the moon, no subject will ever be taboo. This episode of the Moon Club Podcast is brought to you by Realtor MJ Allen, Bloomington Normal's premier realtor for the do-it-home selling team at RE/MAX Rising, and I want to be your realtor, and I'll out-hustle everybody all day, every day, and then double up on Sunday to prove it.
He will. I've seen it happen.
What is the state of the moon, brother?
The state of the moon is. It is currently p.m. The moon will come up, or actually the moon came up at 2:10 p.m. And it will go down at 2:12 a.m. tonight, or tomorrow night actually.
Oh,
It
it's
is
going
currently
down.
waxing gibbous. It is 77% illuminated. It is 403,106,000 kilometers away from us. It is 10 days old. It's in the sign of Pisces, moving into Aquarius tonight.
Oh,
77%
Aquarius.
illuminated.
Aquarius.
It should be right there.
And I am fully illuminated.
Yes?
Oh yeah, thanks to that Gorilla Glue 4 from Fresco.
And that's how you cut a promo.
I get high on my own supply, trust me about that.
It's a high supply. We want you to be a sponsor, obviously.
We were East Part 7. Oh yeah, I'll take any sponsorships, right? Send us the swag.
Yeah. Send us some swag. I'm looking at you, K-Grow Brewery. I'm looking at Beyond Hello,
Beyond Hello, Normal
Schooners,
Dispensary,
Mugsies,
Riley
man.
Reed.
McGuire's, yeah. Send us some chicken wings. We'll fucking eat them on the podcast and talk about your
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
And probably like half a dozen people will see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And what about those onion rings?
yeah.
Ooh, a
Oh.
couple tenderloins.
Yeah.
Hey, Schooners, onion rings are the best in town.
yeah.
Now, I wouldn't say the same thing about the wings. The wings are respectable.
No, but Muggsy took that crown,
Mugsy's.
huh?
Mugsy's, Dr. McKay's are respectable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Jim J's is pretty good.
MJ's, the ones you make with that,
He said, who? Who?
the ones you bake, and what do you put in those?
Oh, my oven baked chicken wings?
Yeah. Oh, orange marmalade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while, but yeah,
Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah.
Scott
Wow.
Nickham is watching. In New York is watching.
Nickham, what's up?
20,000 people in Indonesia are watching. I don't know
All right.
what that's all about. But,
Hey, that's
yeah,
you know, that's
worldwide. So,
Holy shit.
I do have some stuff to fall back on, but we got Jason Reed, affectionately we
Fizzle.
call Big J Reed on the podcast
Right.
tonight. So I think we're just going to riff and talk about old times. So, gentlemen, by all means.
It is the Thanksgiving podcast.
It is
as
the
well.
Thanksgiving podcast, yep.
We got a lot to be thankful because we do have. a
Oh,
whole
dude,
thing here.
check this out. Coincidentally, you see the art behind you? The first transgender pope, his name's Marlo. Do you know where that art came from?
No.
It came from a guy named Dave Clements. He was an artist. He used to live out in Lexington.
I was hoping there was more.
And I remember, no, it's like, I took Jason Reed out there and he became really good friends with Dave Clements' sister.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
Peggy,
yeah.
Peggy.
Peggy, yeah.
Oh,
Really
now you're
cool
bringing
people.
back memories. Yeah, yeah.
Really cool people, though.
Yeah. I do remember them. I thought
Yeah.
he was a DJ or something.
Yeah, he was. He also did visual art.
That's
I used to know a
this
girl
is
named
it?
Peggy, but I think we just called it
Yeah,
that
that's
because we
it,
all
yeah.
pegged her.
Wow.
There you go.
I forgot
Didn't
her
really
name
know
on
her
that, so I
name?
was like,
Is that
oh
what
yeah,
you're
you
saying?
remember
That's
Dave Clements.
cool. I didn't
Yeah.
know he was
We just all used her like a
multi-talented.
pincushion.
Yeah.
That other
Maybe
picture
don't know.
there, by the way, Bert Kreischer, is because I went to go see Bert Kreischer at the Kansas City Improv back in, I think, what does it say? Does it say the date? I think it was 2017?
17.
17, yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of cutting
And you-
promos,
and you had that
we'd love
thing
to have
signed?
Great Pressure here, wouldn't we?
Didn't you have that thing signed and then you left it there and then?
Yeah, that's the story behind it. So
Yeah.
the story behind it is, me and my friends Scott and Doug went to Kansas City. Scott lives in Kansas City. Doug lives in Arizona. I drove there. Doug flew to Kansas City. Went to go see Bert Kreischer. Got trashed. Did shots till 3 a.m. with Bert Kreischer.
with your shirt off.
With my shirt off. That's
Yeah.
true.
Look at me, I ain't got no shirt
When I
on.
woke up in the morning, I didn't have that poster.
And it broke your heart.
I came back. It did break my heart.
Yeah.
I came back and I told this story to my, and honestly, I don't even know if I was dating her at the time. Maybe I was, but I told this story to my girlfriend, Mindy.
Men's shirt.
And Mindy actually befriended Bert's wife, who runs the promotional stuff, and she got me that as a Christmas or birthday present. I'll fuck it up. I don't know which one it was,
Yeah.
but yeah, she got me that signed poster because I was so depressed that I lost my poster.
Right.
She got that for me. Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
that's
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 awesome.
a great
pretty
story.
badass. Yeah.
Have you seen the new Bert Kreischer special on Netflix? about
Thanksgiving.
him being in the cave inviting friends over, or him being in the cabin inviting
The
friends
cabin,
over?
yeah, it's called
Yeah.
the cabin. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's good.
I haven't seen it.
Stabbing cabin.
It looked really good. It looked very good.
So there's an episode with Donnell Rawlings and Bobby Lee, which is really good. They're all really good.
Yeah.
But it's just ridiculousness. This is
Yeah.
what Bert Kreischer does, right? Don't take anything that he does too serious. But
He's a comedian.
He's an entertainer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig him.
A lot of people think
He's the fun guy at the party.
He's the life of the party. We
Yeah.
had tickets to see him March 27th, 2020, right before COVID started, right? And they delayed that, and it was supposed to be, I don't know, they rescheduled for March, and I guess Mindy actually texted me today, and she said actually now it's been delayed until October 2021.
Wow.
So we'll eventually get to see him again, but
Have you ever heard that the movie Van Helsing is actually based upon his life?
who's live?
Van
Bert
Helsing.
Kreischer. Or maybe it's Van Wilder.
Oh,
yeah,
Van,
Van
yeah.
Helsing, yeah.
I was
Definitely
gonna
Van-
say, did you say
It's
vampire
definitely
killer or
Van
something?
Wilder. I'm like, you better explain this because.
It was Van Helsing, or Van Wilder, right, huh?
Yeah,
Bert
so
Kreischer's- Go ahead.
Bert Kreischer had a script that he was taking around Hollywood before he was even a comedian, before he was anybody, and that script was turned into Van Wilder. That's a true story, and he was going to sue for it, but his agent told him there's two kinds of people in Hollywood. There's people that sue and people that work. So which one do you want to be? And he said, I want to be one that works. He's like, okay.
There you go.
Same with the fluffer business.
That was
Yeah.
a side gig, or?
Well, it's like sometimes, you know, when you're pinching pennies, fucking sucking dicks for
Maurice
ramen.
Zitzen, I don't know who that is watching.
Wow.
Scott Nickham.
What's going on?
Matthew
Marie?
Moffat.
What's
What's
up,
up,
Matthew
Moffat?
F
Hi,
you,
guys.
Matthew Moffat.
We
I
should get
barely
Matthew Moffat
remember
on
the
one
old
time.
days, Matthew Moffat. Remember Matt Moffat?
Yes,
Of
I
course,
do.
of course.
That's a fun-loving motherfucker right there. That guy loves life, doesn't he?
Dude, funniest person I think I've ever met.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
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 Let's get Matt Moffat on the podcast.
Yeah.
Matt
There you
Moffat,
go.
come on
Hit
the
us
podcast.
up.
As I
We
remember,
could
he
re-
liked
definitely
Mustangs, didn't he?
Yeah. You know what? Before that though, he had a clubhouse in his backyard, and I think we all three had a hustler up there. And I remember this vividly. Matthew Moffat was looking at the end, and it's like there's a 6-inch penis extension, and he looks at us and he goes, "That'd be 18 inches, man!" Dude, we laughed about that for weeks. We still laugh about that to this day, don't we?
I remember TP in Dennis Schultz's house with Matt Moffat, and we were all wearing ninja outfits.
Yeah. I remember Matthew Moffat came around our house and he put the ninja outfit on that we had gotten, not wore yet, and he was outside spinning nunchucks, jumping behind telephone poles and hiding from like cops driving by.
Yeah.
So I wonder how many times did we TP Dennis Schultz's house?
Once every
Weekend?
twice a week for a couple years.
It was every Saturday night for like at least 6 or 8 weeks.
I can't believe they didn't
Back
catch on
in
to it.
like, what was this? It must have been like 80, I had a license, so 86, 87. Well, probably about the same time we put that picture that we posted.
Yeah, it's about 86.
Yeah. Matt Moffat said he would love to come on. What you doing a week from tonight, mofo?
Right. Dude, I think Denny Schultz and his brother Jeff, they got us back one night. And they did our house one night. So, you know, it was all in fun with those guys, of course.
Oh yeah, nothing but
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
And I think, honestly, Jeff Schultz, I think we lost him.
He passed, yeah. He got hit by a car on his bike or something, yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
That's a tragedy, because he was like, what was he, a lawyer, like, or doc? I forget what he was doing, but
I
he
think
was,
something in science.
yeah, he was like making a lot of money and like was a really like a promising like young kid and life cut short.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Jeff Schultz, rest in
Alright.
peace, brother.
Maybe we can have Denny on someday to talk about the shit we used to get into.
I don't think
I think
Denny
I-
likes to come on camera very much.
I think I stole my
He-
first Playboy from Denny Schultz.
He's definitely got a face for radio.
Yeah.
Remember when you could use a Playboy just like you could like Pornhub, like it was enough. It's like you had your favorite picture and
Yeah.
like it's like, and now these kids can like instantly. You
These
know,
kids, you know, like us, like.
Yeah, us basically, yeah.
But the thing I remember about Denny Schultz was he had this loft above his garage, right, where he kept all
The
this
first
stuff
time you
that-
saw the fucking
that
first
he
CD,
stole or whatever, and it was a DVD. Like,
Yeah.
and he was telling me, he's like,
there's a movie on here.
there's a movie on here, and I was looking at it, I'm like, fuck you, like, what the fuck do you mean there's a movie on here? That doesn't even make any sense, right? Like, there's no moving parts. How is there a movie on here,
You can't pull the tape out.
right?
No.
Whatever happened to mini discs? Remember that little short time they were gonna start making the disc real small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lasted for like a year, and then nothing ever happened.
Same thing with the big discs, right? The ones that were like the
Picture
size of
disc?
records, right? What was that one?
Laser
called?
disc.
Laser
Laser
disc.
I
disc.
don't even remember that.
Yeah, but
And,
you have to like for a 90-minute
And
movie,
then
you have to have
flip
two
over.
of them. Or yeah,
Right,
you have to flip it over.
over.
Yeah, flip it over. Yeah.
Remember when you got
I
that
don't remember
beta?
I
That-
love
that
that
was
beta. I
the,
bought it from Bob Finnegan up the street. By the way, Bob Finnegan comes into the shop and I repair his computer. He's still
Yeah,
he's
for
still around.
Finnegan's video?
He's
Yeah.
an astrological lord. Yes. He MJ provides the computer that runs the telescope
Oh,
that
I
he
gotcha.
Yeah,
does.
That's true.
So he's an
true.
astronomer.
Astronomer. That's what I said.
Easy,
He
easy,
said
for you to say.
astrologist.
Easy for you to say.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Astronomer.
But you know what? I blame him because I guess the better format.
Beta was
But-
definitely a better format.
Yeah, it was
And
supposed to take over, and it never. I don't know.
honestly,
so many
I feel like the beta format in Bloomington Normal was a lot stronger because of him. Because he was
Yeah,
back
He
in
was
beta.
pushing it, yeah.
And even long after, you know, like nationwide, it was obsolete. We still had betas here.
Right. It's like you had to back the best the best device, and I think the beta was obviously the 2.0 version of VHS.
Yeah.
It was smaller, ran the same amount of tape.
Yes,
it's a better
and the
machine.
tie-in with the astronomy, what about this other planet that we discovered?
Yeah. Did you know they actually have got proof recently of the ninth planet?
I don't. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, if you actually go to YouTube and search it, they've just found information in the past 48 hours. Did you read that?
No, I don't read anything you sent me.
Oh.
Well, it's hard to open everything Austin sends you because you never know. It could be a picture, bam, right there. Of
It could be a
of his
dick pic.
butt. Yeah, it could be his asshole. It could be whatever. You
Yeah,
never
dude,
know.
when you're blacked out, it's like you'd be fucking surprised the picture just in your
Pocket
brother
pictures.
and best friend.
Is that it? Werner Herzog,
Yes, well, you know what, Werner Herzog, that is about,
Bella Daphne.
no, Werner Herzog is the one where he's criticizing Elon Musk for wanting to go to Mars. He's like, it's a bad idea. And of course, Werner Herzog is the prominent, expert on space.
And of course, they're wanting to build a space station on the moon to actually build
Yeah, why
the
not, why not?
rockets and stuff
Dude,
to
it's
launch
like-
from there,
Yeah,
right?
that makes sense.
Dude, it's like, instead of going to Mars, which takes like
So what
months,
am I looking for here?
why don't we just build something on the moon
Ninth
first, like a
planet,
motel
I
or, you know, Howard Johnson's or,
Discovered,
Yeah,
or
someplace
Holiday
you
Inn.
can stop before you
Space?
head to
you
the next
can-
place.
You know what, you can make so much
spacecraft with
money off of
prestigious asteroid
off
cargo.
of people that want to go spend, you know, 48 hours on the
A
moon
B&B.
just looking at the Earth.
Ninth
Yeah.
planet discovered. That's
There you
what
A
go.
I'm
space B&B.
There you
That's
go.
what we need to do,
Yeah.
Jason Reed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we trademark that or something?
Yes.
I want
Space
some,
B&B.
I want some money off that. When
Okay,
they
so what you
build
sent me
first.
is an article that I'm going to have to read.
Yeah, yeah, that's what you do. You're the host.
Oh, I like the music though.
I don't know what that is.
Space music.
What's that? All right, so now I have to read. I guess so I have to change glasses.
He's
You
like,
got
hold
seeing
on.
glasses and reading glasses.
Yeah, it sucks to get old, Jason.
Hmm.
Ninth
Yeah.
planet discovered. Researchers find evidence of the lost planet in the solar system. Though researchers continue to hunt for the mysterious Planet 9, experts have discovered evidence that another planet residing between Uranus and Saturn
Oh!
probably a joke there
Said
somewhere,
Uranus.
escaped billions of years ago. The research published.
So they're saying it actually escaped our galaxy?
No, it's got an
Escape
elliptical
from
orbit,
Uranus.
Stephen Trainer.
Oh, it's got a
Elliptical orbit.
that takes it out of our solar
Yeah.
system.
Like
and then back
8,600 year
in.
orbit, yeah.
Wait,
But it's
Mindy
in the
Sue was
galaxy.
watching, but I thought it was a kickboxing class. What's up,
Ah,
Mindy Sue?
what's
Why
up,
aren't
Mindy
you at
Sue?
kickboxing?
Matthew
class?
Moffat says, cool, I'm in. So we got Matthew Moffat.
All right,
next
so
week.
Austin, I want you to pull up this article and read it because I don't want to read it.
Okay, we'll skip it then.
Skipped it.
I already did.
Okay.
But there will be a link at the bottom, so just click on that and it
Yeah,
will take
and-
you right to it.
Drop a comment down below and we'll respond. I don't know.
Yeah, drop something below.
Drop it. Drop it.
Drop a
deuce.
deuce.
Hit the likes.
I kind of like the mood lighting.
Kick him in the grill, Pete!
It's pretty good when we get it going.
All right, so we'll do this.
This
We've
is
talked
good.
about the fastest knockouts in UFC or MMA or combat sports before, and I thought the one that George Masvidal did against Ben Askren would never be beat.
Was that the
But
kick to the head?
apparently, it was the knee to the head.
Flying knee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a flying knee. So we'll go ahead and play that one.
And dude ducked. Like, that's what he was trying
Well,
to do. He was
It
trying
really
to
looks
stay.
like you got him.
He's a wrestler, so he came in. He was going to come in low, and I think Masvidal kind of thought that that's what was going to happen.
He's probably going for a double leg takedown.
Ariane
Single leg. He's
Celeste is
single
here
leg.
for the
Single leg.
Alpha
He's
Brooklyn
single leg.
Red also on hand. Game Bread is
So there's
in
mad
the building.
trash talking going on
And
right
these
now.
guys just flapping
Who's
guns
Lisa
at each other.
Beasley? Hello, Lisa.
Any chance they get. The fight clock is brought to you by Movado.
Yeah, it felt like he's slapping me down the leg.
Look, he got that straight leg. That dead leg was just up.
That
He was
stanky
all
leg.
stiff.
So yeah, that what you heard was what it sounds like when a knee hits a skull.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was definitely out. And I thought that would never be beaten, but there's this new bare knuckle boxing, BKFC, and apparently they start them like right here in the middle of the ring.
That's the way you do it.
I suspect that this is kind of like why they did this, but
Just stand up.
we'll see.
Stand in that circle.
All right, run it back. Here we go.
Nothing wrong with a little.
Dude, I wonder who would search them. Lords of London. Who else would do that?
You got Yuli Diaz. We got.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I apologize. This is the wrong video.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Yep. I suck. I apologize. I apologize for being alive.
It's not necessarily
Alright.
that you lie.
Ooh.
Let's see it again.
I really didn't think he connected that well. They just must have hit him in the right
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah,
I
and
think so.
it's bare
I
knuckles.
think it was,
So
I think it was basically luck.
here's the thing: is
I
that
feel obliged to sodomize.
for that Jorge Masvidal or George Masvidal, whatever you want to call him, he had to come across the ring and knock him out. So that one was officially listed at 5 seconds,
Yeah.
which I think it was actually quicker than that. But it's the way that they list it.
Stage
is- well, the way they stage it is as soon as the referee calls a fight. So
Oh.
knocked out. He was unconscious like
Before he called
probably
it.
probably 2
You
seconds
know
before
what?
the referee
Oh,
called it.
Oh, he was
This-
unconscious before he hit
This
the ground.
fight was before he hit the ground. This fight was less than 3 seconds for sure.
Yeah. You know, I wonder if his coach is like, he's gonna try to take you to the ground right away. He's gonna come in for a double leg takedown. He's gonna be coming down. It's like if he does that, just throw your knee
He
up.
already said it was a single leg issue.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. It's like I wonder if the guy was just foolish and just tried to go for a double
No,
leg
no,
takedown
he's
right
not
away.
foolish at all. Like this is how you want to start the fight. Like
Right.
Ben Askren wants to take it to the ground. Jorge Masvidal has said, "Well, if he's gonna
I'm
try to
not
take me down, I'm gonna throw." It's probably really a low percentage move. Like
I actually think
I
he
may-
missed the lead knee because I think he hit him with the knee and didn't
Watch
get the
it again.
full.
It
Well, I
sounded
mean,
like
I think.
slapped ham.
it did.
Yeah, I don't think he
So
really
his lips were
got the
flapping.
full come through with it, you know, because he
Honestly,
was going down.
I don't think it hit so much his head as it bounced off his head and then hit his neck. But I think it was like a flash knockout to where it was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Close.
Do you ever smack your dick on the table?
every day.
It sounded like that.
Sometimes I do that
Wow.
just for punishment.
Only when I'm alone or when I'm with somebody.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You should ask Mindy about that.
It sounded like a fat cock hitting the table. But it was somebody's face
Wow.
hitting the knee. It's amazing how those two sound
So
similar.
similar, yeah.
Alicia Beasley, James Lauderberg, Muggsy Bennett are all watching.
What up, yo?
Drop a comment down below and we'll respond to your ridiculousness.
And please make sure you hit the like tab as
Yeah,
Yes.
hit the like button.
well. Or the hate button.
And
the
by the
like
way,
button. The like button is tantamount to a finger in our buttholes.
share
Yeah.
that Moon Club podcast with 3 of your favorite friends, and then ask them to show it with 3 of their favorite friends. And this is how a virus grows, and we are kind of a virus.
Yeah.
And then
So-
you can share it with 4 of your worst friends.
Yeah, share it with somebody
Try
you
that
hate.
out.
Yeah. I mean,
It
Change
does-
it up.
Hit the like.
Yeah.
You don't
So-
have to only share it with somebody that you like. Share it with somebody that you don't like.
That's what I said.
yes, and while
You're in
we're
the
on the
bubble.
fight, big fight this weekend, Mike Tyson, Roy
Yeah.
Jones
Are you
Jr.
getting that? Anybody getting that?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll
it's
get it.
$50.
You
I'll
see
see
you
that.
watch it with us?
I'll throw in a little on it.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Um,
Joe Rogan was actually wearing that,
I'm
that
actually
promo
taking
shirt
money
when
for
he was
that,
interviewing,
actually,
what's
Jason.
his name?
Huh? I'm
Not
actually
great.
taking money
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, okay, I'll pay you.
We'll
in
watch it
advance.
here. Yeah, just pay me.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
watch it.
pass it on.
No.
Not
I'm
Logan
taking
Paul, but his little brother
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul is fighting. I'm not gonna know the guy's name, but he was an NBA. Maybe you know his name because you're a big NBA guy. Who is Jake Paul fighting?
Ooh, I have
And
no idea.
there has been mad shit talk in this fight. Hold on, I'll
Yeah.
find out real quick. Go ahead and talk. Awesome, Jason.
You know, I think Jake
Somebody-
Paul is. I think it's being promoted from the Truth Group, which I just promoted this video to.
Nate Robinson. You know who that guy is? Nate
Oh yeah,
Robinson.
Nate Robinson's a beast.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, he's fighting Nate Paul
little Nate.
Jake Paul?
Saturday night. Yeah.
No, somebody's getting.
Run some Nate
Not
Robinson
fuck up,
highlights.
don't
He
say
used to play for, he played for many teams, but he played
Toronto
for the
Raptors.
Chicago Bulls. And Nate Robinson, he's under 6 foot, and he's fearless. Fearless.
Okay.
There's this one of his where he actually goes underneath the dude's legs. That's how small he is, in between dude's legs.
Oh, he's a small guy.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I've seen guys do that before.
Nate
Well,
Paul.
you paid money for that actually, right? $20, same as downtown.
I've got a minute and 20
That's what we're
second
talking about,
video
right?
called Nate Paul B-ball highlights. It's a minute and 20 seconds. Should we play it?
Nate Paul or Nate Robinson?
Or is it Nick
Oh,
Paul?
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Do you know Nick Paul?
Nope, that's me. I fucked it up.
Is it Nick Paul?
Nope, that's me.
He's got a check in his hand. He must have done something right.
No, I went Nate Paul instead.
Nate Robinson is a beast. When Derrick Rose went down for Chicago, he was. our
Did you ever try to use a check at the glory hole? A check, it's like you slip it through your nose, like $200 cash.
You used to be able to, you know.
Yeah.
Now with debit cards and
Back in the
Right.
day,
Right.
before I was MJ, I used to sit up on the corner pumping games people play.
You want to hit the light, Jim?
3 minutes. Hold on, I gotta find.
Oh,
These
do
videos
it.
are all too long.
Well, you don't have to show it all.
Okay.
He's looking for a snippet.
Is there anything promoted?
Nate Robinson top no. Nate.
I wonder if there's glory holes
Top-
that you can use your
top
EBT
10
card
dunks
at.
of his career.
Oh, there you go. I mean,
Let me
considering
scan it.
he's a small guy,
Yeah. All right, let's see who this guy is.
gotta understand, you know, he's shorter than all of us.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize this. Maybe that's why.
That's good.
Paul
Well,
up there with fucking Andrew.
Yeah.
Yep, he's
Come
right
on,
around
there,
5'6" to 5'8".
Really? He does look short, man.
Wow, it's like split left, huh?
Yeah.
He's a beast.
He got it up there.
Well, this is gonna make this weekend interesting. Is this guy gonna be able to beat?
Man. He does have some hops.
And you know,
Built
oh
like
wow,
a tank, you know what I mean? I mean,
dude, built like a tank, but hard to hit.
I mean, does this music sound like a lot like a fucking NSYNC song that we all love? Bye bye.
There's no NSYNC song that I love.
We don't know.
Okay.
I thought we were choreographing that dance later. But yeah, Nate Robinson's a beast. I wouldn't count him out. I mean,
All right, well, let's do this.
he's obviously not a professional fighter. Now let's see old boy's knockouts or something.
Right? He's gonna fight
Well,
Luke Paul.
That
Yeah,
guy is?
Luke Paul's not a professional fighter anyway, either.
No, but
Who's
you know
Luke
what?
Paul?
Jake's pretty. He's
He's
a.
Jake Paul's brother. That's his
Yeah.
claim.
Who's
Yeah.
Jake Paul?
He's Luke Paul's brother.
Who's
Not
MJ?
confused.
Jake and Luke Paul.
Okay, so it's Luke
AJ's
Paul and
brother.
Nate Robinson, right?
Yeah.
Or I call him Nathaniel.
Let's see if you can find some of this. All right, and we'll filter it by short videos, less than 4 minutes. How is that?
No anal.
Video?
Dude, you know what it's like?
That's
Be,
that
this
narrows
week.
it down a lot.
It's like before you go fight somebody, you should get a bunch of fake tattoos on your face, and when you like go in to sign it or weigh in, you're like, I ain't fighting that guy. He's got fucking tattoos all over his fucking face.
Well, if it starts running while you're up there, you know.
Well,
You're sweating.
yeah.
All right.
That's why you gotta get the good face tattoos.
There you go. Permanent.
I'm not fighting anybody with
Stick on
fucking face tattoos. Are you kidding me? That's a commitment.
That's true.
I'm not.
And I think that's why, of course, fucking Iron Mike Tyson got fucking. He's the originator of the face tattoo. Am I right? Was he the first one?
I'm not gonna
The
say
most
he
famous
was
one, I think.
the
And of course,
first.
Post Malone is the pioneer now.
Yeah.
You a Post Malone fan?
Did he a Paul Malone?
I think he fell asleep when somebody wrote their name on his face or something. And then he just kept taking.
We did that to.
All right, I've got a video that's
I'm surprised there's no dates
a
on
minute
there.
and 52 seconds long. What's going on over there?
That requires her to pay so
With
much
me?
attention to something in her
Something.
front
I know, I
That's
heard,
not me.
I hear sounds.
her baby in the stroller for that long.
Oh
that
shit,
have
some
that
lady
big
left her
difference.
baby in the
It's
stroller.
like multiple cars in the middle of the room.
Check your baby out.
Sorry.
What I'm looking at doesn't sound like baby strollers.
No.
Jake
not
Paul, he gets knocked out sparring, destroying opponents with bombs, training for Nate Robinson. So okay, this is actually Nate Paul.
Getting knocked out
I'm
sparring.
getting the names Jake Paul.
You got me confused.
Okay, so let's watch
Someone had
this.
to do that.
Let's
They're
watch this
YouTubers.
because I need to. What I need to do is I need to get another glass of whiskey. Right?
Look at Tyson, man. He's pretty.
Dude, he's a
Yeah.
beast.
He's still in good shape. I like him.
Dude, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight.
It's gonna be entertaining.
It's gonna be entertaining. That's the way I would describe it. Good point.
It'll probably somebody will get knocked out. And it won't be Tyson. Whoever that leaves. He's like, I'm good. Oh man.
Tom, hey Tom.
Have you guys ever watched the Russian slapping competitions?
Yeah, I'm not Russian, but I have seen the slap. People get knocked out with a slap. That's crazy. I was like, and they stand there.
They go like this.
Waiting for him.
Yeah.
Shit. Team back on the bench, alternating legs, left, right. Work time. Let's go.
I think I'm gonna
Switch
put my
legs.
money on Nate.
Dude, we 2 weeks ago we ate a fucking 8 million.
Alright,
there you go.
I got you.
Gummy bear.
Good, Jake.
What?
I got you.
Perfect.
What did he say?
We had a
I'll
gummy
put-
bear that was.
I'll
8
put,
million
$5
scope.
Oh, yeah,
Use your arms. Use those
Fucking
arms.
stupid.
There's, I guess people are doing the thumb,
Good.
devil's thumb.
Fif-
There's some devil's.
That's actually a
15
horrible video. I'm
seconds,
sorry. I
breathe.
played
Up your
that.
butt?
I'm
That's
sorry. I
right.
played that.
No, it's some ghost pepper or something, and you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
it's
gotta
like-
hold on to it for 5 minutes or something
Yeah.
without.
Hit the lights, man. We'll discuss this for a minute.
Oh, there's also a chip.
There's a chip. It's like one Dorito that you eat and it
Does
fucks
it?
you up.
I
It's like we should all do that. We should
Well,
order
we
four.
had the gummy bear, right? But we cut it in thirds because we had that
Yeah.
9
I saw
million
part of it.
Scoville
I got the
gummy
S.
bear.
I got the S end of it, and you know what?
With that
That's
it-
where all the juice is in the ass end.
Even though it teared the S end out of me when I shit it out, it really hurt. You know what? I don't think it was as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Well,
Have
I'll tell
the
you
flavor?
what. I'm glad I didn't eat the whole gummy bear.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I appreciate that.
yeah.
1/3 of it was enough.
Yeah,
How
I
big
mean,
is
I
it?
would've.
How big's the gummy bear?
It's
Like regular?
Yeah.
And it was
we
maybe a
cut it in
little bigger,
thirds.
maybe a little.
And
And
it
is that strong?
Yeah.
9 million.
And it tore
Oh
the
my
ass out
gosh.
of me the next day.
Put it into perspective, Austin. Run down jalapeno pepper. What's that,
Okay,
2000?
check this out. It was created by NASA astronauts who quit the space program to dedicate their lives to chili eating hot contests.
Nice.
So I mean, it's definitely like it's bona fide.
I
It's
believe
bona
you.
fide, yeah.
But like, I mean, to put it in Schofield, is that what it is?
9 million.
Scoville.
Scoville.
Yeah.
In
Scoville?
perspective,
Is that-
yeah, that's like the
Scoville.
hot meter.
Scoville?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's like wiping your
2000
asshole
is a
with bleach.
jalapeno,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot.
That
What's
doesn't
up,
sound
Dave?
good.
Dave?
Never wipe your ass with,
Blood?
you know, definitely not.
Have you ever had
with
Mumsy's?
Sandpaper.
Have you ever had Mumsy's
Sandpaper.
volcanic wings?
No.
Oh, dude,
I don't
they're
like
so
to hurt
good.
myself, man.
You know what? They're so good, but you know
No,
what?
I don't like to sweat.
Yeah.
If it's hot.
I don't like pain. when I
Mumsy's
eat
volcanic wings are good, and you know what? It's like the next day I'm like wiping my ass and I'm like wiping a bloody asshole, and I'm like, never again, never
food.
again.
How many times have you said that?
Probably 20, 30 times.
6 or 8 times tonight.
Yeah,
Wow.
right.
And
I'm a
every
busy
time
man.
lunatics take a drink.
All right. So let's just let's slow this conversation down just a little bit.
Get up
Okay,
the butthole.
no more bloody asshole talk.
Yeah. Let's talk about like since Jason Reed is here. What is our favorite Jason Reed memory? Because we all know
we
Jason
can't- we
Reed
can't
since
do
we're like
that.
at least I think since junior high school, maybe high school.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when
I
met
was
you,
not
but-
here in junior high. I moved here in high school.
Okay.
I think you're a Tony Wright's fan before you were mine.
Well,
And Sonny Garcia.
Sonny Garcia, Tony Wright.
Yeah.
I think I started hanging out with you like
After you got back from the army.
91, 92 after I come back from the army.
So that was after high school then.
It was definitely after high school.
Jason Reed definitely hung out with us when we lived on Mulberry Street because
Yes.
he'd come over and we'd watch movies and eat fucking
Mulberry
Michael Leo's
Street. Hold on,
pizza
hold on.
when it was still original.
Where'd you live in Mulberry? I lived
402.
on Mulberry.
402 West
507
Mulberry.
is where I lived. East.
Oh
No,
yeah. No,
yeah.
but
407
so
West.
but that was probably like, well, yeah, you're because you live with your dad there, right?
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
houses
yeah,
over
so-
there. Yeah.
No,
on,
it's by
on the
junior
west
high,
side
right?
of Mulberry.
Down the street from the Freedom gas station, it's a
Yeah, of
barbecue
course.
joint now.
It's
Yeah.
like Mary Ann's or
Yeah,
something.
junior high.
By the way,
That's
that
the-
barbecue joint is on spot.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah.
good.
Think-
I didn't
oh.
like the one before. The one
I
now.
will
Yeah.
give you a shout out too for some free barbecue.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they got awesome beans. Barbecue beans.
No shit.
My friend Randy knows who owns that, and I'm fucking struggling. What is it called? It's
Mary Ann's or something, or
is it Mary Ann? Something like that.
Her
once
husband
we get
has
free
some-
barbecue. We'll tell them.
Her husband works at State Farm. He works with my friend Randy.
But he has a. He won some barbecue award.
No
somewhere.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Sure,
legit.
deal on that,
Like,
next
what they're
week.
doing over there is legit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's Mary Ann's, but if that's wrong, I apologize. But
And dude, can you imagine
hit us
opening
up
up?
for a sponsorship. We'll fucking eat your
No,
fucking.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like-
we'll get your name right for the show.
It's like, you know what? We should sponsor them regardless. Because right now, can you imagine opening up a business in this political or this climate right now? It's like where they're closing down everything. It's like
yeah, but they
right
don't,
now.
they don't even have a dining room. So
We need to
all
support
of
them.
people pick
Yeah.
it up, and
Yeah.
they're I think they're doing okay. I think they're
It's
doing okay.
it's
still
kind of a
open.
new business model, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rather
like
than
curbside pickup and shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
You know, Jay and Silent Bob, they got that movies pop up.
Explain that.
Well, you know who Jay and Silent Bob is.
Movies?
Of course.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you know movies, they're a restaurant, right? Well, they're doing movies pop-ups.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to where like they just pop up in the area. I think the newest place that they're gonna be doing
Okay,
is
pop up
Detroit,
restaurants. Yeah.
Michigan. But I think it's like a pop-up, but they sell
that Kevin
lots of their
Smith?
swag and sell,
Yeah.
you know.
Matthew Moffat came through with Annie's Eats. Thank you, Matthew. That is what it's called.
Boom.
Not Mary Ann's.
Yeah.
But good.
Thanks,
Thank you, Matthew. Michael Freeman is watching. Michael Freeman, what's up, brother? I've known you for years. Since junior high
And dude, you
school.
know what? I must say, it's like my favorite movie of yours was definitely March of the Penguins. I've
Now
heard
that's
that.
Morgan Freeman also.
That's what I said. Have you ever heard that
Andy.
the only reason the sunset
I'd
exists?
like to say he put up
It's
a
because-
fight. Oh, Andy.
Dude, the only reason the sunset or the sunrise exists is because Morgan Freeman narrated it in his dreams the night before.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is that a hypothesis?
That's my go. That's my belief, and it's a belief that Morgan Freeman created the universe last Tuesday, and you know what? It cannot be proved wrong.
Are you a flat earther?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Are you an
it's not.
anti-vaxxer?
No. It's like I
Are you
mean,
an anti-masker?
Dude, I'm a anti-masturbation
Oh.
baiter. But you know what? It's like I'll be one of the first people to take that vaccination. One of the first 100,000 or 1,000,000 people.
I won't
You'll
be
be
one of
the
the
test
first.
subject?
I don't give a fuck.
And it's not. It's
I
not.
trust science. I
It's
trust
not
science.
because I'm an anti-vaxxer. It's because I need to know more information about the vaccine.
Well,
There's
because of
two- there's
vaccine.
definitely
Never take the
two-
first thing of everything.
There's
man.
two questions that I need to know. Is like, what are the long-term effects, and how long does this vaccination last? Right? Is it a
Right.
6 month? Is it a year? Is it a 2 year? Is it a life?
Like,
Like, I need to know this information before I take that
Right.
vaccine. Now, to be fair, I probably will take it either way, but I do need to know more information.
Do you flu vaccine?
No.
So why would you take?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Why are you gonna take it?
We got some
You're-
anti-vaxxers here, Em.
No,
We're
but
gonna
you're
stand
not
up
in the
against them.
demographic of the people that are gonna be affected by it.
Because as a society, we need to reach what's called herd immunity, which is that we have enough people immune to the disease that it can't continue to spread. And I would, if I knew it was safe enough that it doesn't have any long-term effects, and that immunity would last at least a few
Right.
years, then I would take it.
Right. I think it goes back to fluid dynamics, where it's like you just got to protect 3% to stop the
No. It's like between 60 and 70%.
I think it's 3%.
To reach herd immunity, you need
Fluid
60.
dynamics. Look it up.
Well, I would
Well,
definitely.
why don't you
like
just tell
to
me
see-
about it? I don't have to look it up. You can tell me what fluid dynamics
If you
mean.
can stop 3%, you can stop the way things move in motion and infect one another.
Okay, well, I was talking about herd immunity. So,
Okay.
you
Can I
tell
ask
me
you a
what
question?
fluid
Well,
dynamics
you're
is.
talking about raising dairy cattle, and I'm talking about stopping the spread of.
No, because we are the herd. We are the herd. The humans are the herd. If we reach herd immunity, it's between 60 and 70% of people are immune to the virus. So now you tell me what you were talking about.
Well, it's like if we're all protecting ourselves with masks and stuff, it's like we don't need the herd mentality. It's like we just need to isolate and respect the 6 feet away from one another, and wear the correct mask. And then it's like within 3% we. Can
I'm not
control
sure what
the-
you're talking about, but we all should wear masks. First of all,
Right.
that's the number one thing that can help stop the spread of this virus. If we all wear masks, we shouldn't even have to shut down our economy, which we've had to do twice now.
Right.
So, you people that are anti-maskers,
Do
you're
they-
fucking the rest of us up.
Do you ever watch the Karen meltdowns with the maskers?
Yeah, you keep changing the subject. I'm
Yeah,
trying
it's
to.
like-
I'm trying to be serious.
No, I'm very serious.
Okay.
There's a lot of Karens out there that refuse to wear masks, and they'll tell you it's like I can't breathe and I'm
All
feeling
right.
lightheaded.
You
and
have the
shit.
floor.
I'm done.
I had a question.
All right.
I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that the virus is taking longer to go away because we haven't allowed it to go through everybody? You know what I mean? Like
Well,
I think it makes it take longer to go away when you don't let it run its cycle through. You know what I mean?
and that's a good point. That's a good point. But how many old people would we lose if we did that?
Well, they're already when you trap them in an old folks home. There's people. There's
There-
whole old folks homes.
There
people are
were
dying.
mistakes made, for sure.
Right.
There were mistakes
Yeah.
made, and
It's still happening.
Andrew Cuomo, whichever one of the Cuomos that's the governor of New York, fucked up majorly, for sure. In that he put all those people in the nursing homes and he made them stay there, and the viruses just spread. Like he's,
Yeah.
I want to parse my words here very carefully. He
Touchy
is
subject.
responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people, but he's not a bad person because he did what he thought was correct, right? He's
Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
right.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Mistakes
Yeah,
were made.
it's pretty strong.
But he had the best intentions, I think.
He's not a bad person
No,
because of that.
no.
Like he did what he
He
thought
actually
was
lied
correct.
to us when he thought it would benefit us. No, he
say,
did.
say that again.
He told us not to wear masks because he didn't want people to panic.
Well, you're talking about Fauci, right?
Fauci, Fauci, yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt. Yeah.
And I did have that video, which I was going to play today, but I don't know where it is. But
But I think
me all of a sudden now.
you're talking
What's
about you're talking about Fauci and Joe Rogan talking about it's like, look, he did this because he thought it would save lives, and it's like, how can you find fault in that, right? Joe Rogan talking about Fauci, like telling people not to wear masks.
well, I think Fauci is a little bit more sinister in that he intentionally lied to people when he said everybody doesn't need to wear masks, right?
Trying to knock down the
But
population.
with the best
or what?
intentions.
Well, I mean, you might have the best intentions, but if you say everybody doesn't need to wear masks,
The road to hell.
because you're trying to say that we need, what he should have said was we need to save the masks for the people that are really in danger, which are our first responders.
Hindsight, right?
Our first responders. But
Elderly.
you know, if he would lie and say people don't need to wear masks, what else would he lie about?
Game of Thrones, huh?
I don't know.
Well, it's a labyrinth, my friend, right?
Slippery slope.
Well, I think everybody definitely has an opinion, and everybody needs to respect everybody else's opinion.
Fuck you! Shut the fuck up!
But at the same
Shut your
time,
fucking pie hole, Steve.
we need to do what we can to get through, and definitely, I think when it comes down to the vaccine, it's the elderly, the first responders that need it, and first, you know, is it going to be mandatory? I've heard that it's gonna. You're gonna have to have it twice.
You know what? I think it'd be mandatory for the porn industry because it's like, dude, if that industry shuts down right now,
Why the
well,
fuck are
we're,
we talking about the
Just
porn industry?
We're
doggy
all
style.
fucked.
You're fine then.
we're all fucked, dude. If the porn industry
Where's the
shuts
6
down,
foot?
Yeah, where's my plexiglass?
We got no 6 foot span here. We're breaking the rules.
dude, all I'm
Oh
saying
yeah,
is,
that's 6 foot span right here.
dude, all I'm saying is, obviously we need to protect the porn industry because we don't want to damage.
What else you
America.
gonna do? If you don't have porn to watch,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen then?
Yeah.
People will be rioting and.
I mean that makes sense, obviously, right, MJ?
What's that?
We should make Riley Reid president,
Yeah.
and
I never heard that part. I must have missed that.
well, it's like, obviously it's obviously.
All right, so let me back this up a little bit. Currently, I believe, unless I've missed some new updates, we have 3 vaccines. I think there's a Pfizer that's
Yeah.
somewhere between 90 and 94% effective.
Chicken bleach?
That's a good one.
I'm
That's
gonna
Donald Trump.
I'm gonna miss the name of the second manufacturer of the Visine, but it's somewhere between 95 and 96% effective.
Yeah, it's like
And
anti-Vastra.
one was just
But what's the long-term
announced
effects
this
of these?
morning. That's what I
We
want to
don't
know.
It's too dim.
Before I take it, that's what I want to know.
You go blind.
But
you know,
at the same time,
your wiener falls
Didn't
off.
stop you from masturbating, no, did
If it falls off, you
here's the thing: this virus, this coronavirus 19, Corona 19,
COVID-19?
COVID-19, whatever we call it, we
Chinese
thought it was going to
virus.
be a lot more deadly than it was. It's only about 1% of people who get it and have symptoms. And forget about the people that don't have symptoms, because we really can't measure that. Only about 1% of the people that get it and have symptoms die from it, right? So, there's really no reason why, and we thought it was going to be worse, there's really no reason why that number, because the original coronavirus, 2003, COVID-1, which was, I think it was SARS, that killed about 10% of the
Right,
people.
right.
If this virus would kill 10% of the people, we would take it a lot more seriously. And I
Right.
think it's kind of fucking us up now that people don't take it as serious because it only kills 1% of the people, and people are like, well, I don't know anybody that's died from it. Well,
Right.
but it's lingering.
Yeah,
It's been
sticking
here
around.
for like 9 months now
Summertime
because
will kill
you
it.
motherfuckers don't want to wear a mask,
Right.
and
It's-
we're
it's
fucked.
like-
We're
it's like-
fucked.
what-
Our
it's like-
economy is fucked.
Yeah.
And it's doing a lot more damage because it is not killing as much people.
Right. It's like why are we closing our fucking society down when AIDS, suicide, and auto accidents kill more people than COVID does? It's like because we can control this.
What about the flu?
Does that make sense?
It
Yeah,
kills
the
more.
flu, obviously, yeah.
Well, yes, and didn't we do some statistics last week to where in McLean County
Did I just sound like a
one
Karen?
under 60 has passed away from
Right.
the virus?
It
Well,
wasn't
it's like
no one.
44.
It wasn't no one, but it was
Related.
like
It was
it was like 4 people or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
COVID related.
Four people under
That's
70.
hospital money.
In McLean County?
Yeah. Well, I can pull the data right now.
I think
Hey, let me
more
ask you this,
people-
MJ.
Yeah, go ahead.
More people died from stuffing like shit up their assholes, like and not meaning to hurt themselves than fucking COVID people
And
at
if
Like horse
44.
cocks?
First
So I feel
off,
very safe.
if one person dies, it's sad and it's too many, to
Right, from
affect
stuffing
others.
stuff up their ass. I mean, that's horrible.
Yeah.
That is horrible.
With things with spikes.
Like
Don't
you know,
do it. Don't do
glass
it.
bottles.
True. Might feel good.
Batteries?
Well,
Yeah.
it is ribbed.
The
for their
gerbils, you never know. They
Gerbils,
might be
yeah.
infected
For
with
somebody's
botulism
pleasure.
or
It's definitely
corona.
good for somebody's
You know.
pleasure.
Do you think that it would be better to get the coronavirus in the first round, just expose yourself to it?
Anally
that
or
when
orally?
well, no, because it's getting stronger. I think it mutates as it goes
Well, I don't know
as it
about
goes
that.
through.
I've heard if you got it, the chances of you getting it again
Are less.
Are like very, very.
That's what I'm
Well,
slim.
here's
saying.
the thing.
If it's stronger, you want the first
People
round
that
of it,
had,
don't
if I get the terminology wrong, people that had, I think it was SARS, coronavirus number 1 in 2003.
90%. They died 90% more. Yeah.
Well, no,
Really?
they're
That's what I
already immune. They have the autoimmune. They don't have the antibodies, because the antibodies go away after a year, right? But
It doesn't
once
affect
you
them.
get it, your body has this immune system, right? Your body's immune system is like, oh, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
And they build up the.
That's what I'm talking about.
Antibodies.
Tolerance.
No, I
or
don't think it's
whatever it is.
antibodies. I think it's antigens, and I don't know. I'm not trying to. It might be antibodies, but I think it's antigens. that
Oh,
will fight
whatever,
the virus.
man.
It's like the flu when you get the flu shot. They give you part of it, but not the whole thing.
But
so
and you
it
know
doesn't
what?
affect
It's
you
like,
as badly when you get the.
it's like, you know what? You guys are gonna call bullshit on this, but I actually heard
Only because it's coming out of your mouth.
if you use Astroglide as a lubricant,
Yeah.
dude, it's like your chances of getting the
Astroglide virus.
no, it's like your chances of getting COVID-19 are like 99% less.
Then
just
drinking
because-
bleach. Yeah, both those.
No,
And
has
just,
nothing to do with
just
bleach.
for the Moon Club podcast, people that like 99.9% of the statistics that come out of Austin's mouth are made up on the
No, dude,
spot.
I've read this.
On the spot.
No, it's like I've read if you use Astroglide as a lubricant, that it's like your chances of getting COVID are like 99% less.
Okay,
less
so
obvious.
here's the statistics.
0.9.
This
Nine.
is from McLean County, is that correct?
From McLean County. 0 people that were 0 have died. 0 people that are 1 in 10 have died. 0 people that are 1 in 19 have died. 0 people in their 20s have died. 3 people in their 30s have died. which is tragic. 3 people in
is
their 30s have
tragic.
died.
Right.
Sorry.
But you know what?
They kind of have weakened immune systems.
3 people in their 30s would have died anyway.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
0 people in their 40s
They
have
could have died
died.
of a car
This is
accident
just
and then they had
And,
COVID.
and this is people
Really?
that doctors have determined have died from coronavirus. So this doesn't really mean anything. 4
Related-
people in their 50s have died. So under 60, 7 people have died in McLean County. But yet
80s,
we
50.
fucking wrecked our economy.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
wrecked our economy.
yeah.
Stores closing
7
down.
people in their 60s have died. I'm pretty sure 7 people in their 60s would have died anyway.
Yes, without a doubt,
Now,
yeah.
hasn't the island of Japan got this underhanded, and
The
Korea
Philippines got it
has
totally
got it
under
underhanded?
control.
Korea's done well.
Yeah, they just-
Indonesia.
They just kill them when they get it.
Yeah. They just drag him out the street and shoot him in the head.
Yeah.
Coons come on back porch, mom just takes off.
But yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing to our economy
Right.
in the name of saving people?
Right.
Because this disease isn't as deadly as we thought it was going to be.
Right, and you know what? If you talk like that, you sound like a Karen, don't you?
I mean, I'm not hysterical.
Right.
I'm not sitting
But
down.
you know what I'm saying,
I'm
right?
not sitting down in the middle of a Meijer drugstore and refusing to leave.
Right.
Or football games. Should put the mask on.
I played football
can't go
on
to
a
football
football
games.
field with a football.
All right, we got 10 minutes left. What do you want to talk about? I feel like I've occupied this space way too much.
It's your show.
Well, you know, with the corona that is
Hard.
going on, and like they're wanting to, you know, keep colleges open. They're wanting to start
Craig
college
Murray.
basketball right now.
What's up, Craig
you
Murray?
know, college
Craig
football
Murray.
is a wreck. The NFL is going through some stuff right now.
Yeah.
But they're still wanting to push these Thanksgiving games on, even though like so many teams haven't practiced, so many players have, you know, COVID, and then like I believe it was Clemson who's Dabo Sweeney, the coach down there.
That's a fun name to say.
It is
Dabo
fun.
Sweeney.
And well, you know, he's saying that
Sound like
these
the
other teams
Maharashi.
are afraid to play them, you know, because they got too many COVID cases to play them.
You know they have alternate teams?
Do they have alternate teams?
Yeah.
I
They're
didn't
not
know.
NFL teams. They have alternate.
Well, I know they got more people on their rosters now.
Where it's like they got guys like me, you, and them.
Yeah.
Jason
We're,
Reed,
we're the
like fielding
yeah.
teams.
Put me
what's
in,
the other
coach.
movie that- yeah.
Right. We
They were
saw it on
playing
Netflix.
Yeah, there you go.
We saw it on Netflix, man. Us like we'll call them regular
Hey.
athletes.
I'll put me in, coach, as long as anybody doesn't touch me.
Yeah, you'll have to be the
I'll play.
quarterback.
I'll play.
And you know what? It's like,
Like
you
that
have to be the Jim McMahon of
Kicker.
fucking 2020.
Like that commercial where they let James Harrison tackle him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. He let that dude up.
That guy is terrifying.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, would you want him? I mean, and he went undrafted, right? He was an
Yeah,
undrafted player.
that dude is an animal. He's like 40 something too, isn't he?
Yeah, and he
He's
can
like
bench press
45
like
or
6,
something?
7
Yeah, that
pounds
dude
or
is a
something.
machine.
No shit, huh?
If that guy's looking to tackle me, I'm definitely running the other way.
I am too.
Well, I love how in the commercial the guy stops in his front yard.
He was
Don't
winded.
stop.
He
He
got
was
winded. He was
Don't
Don't
stop.
Just keep walking.
You still better not stop. I'm
Keep,
gonna tell you that.
as Dora would say, keep swimming.
If
keep
that,
swimming.
Just keep swimming.
just lay down and hope that he
18
just
Wallaby
walks up
Way.
and touches
Fucking
you.
Right.
God, yeah.
Now we'll have James
Australia.
Harrison on the podcast.
Yeah,
something like
Well,
that.
Yeah, James
Yeah.
Harrison,
Yeah.
open invitation to the Moon Club podcast.
Alright.
anytime,
Come on.
and
Yeah.
you could
Good
tackle
Lord.
Austin.
Yeah.
Not me though.
Yeah, we can open invitation to tackle Austin, and you will get paid by somebody, not us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
somebody will pay you.
Astroglide is a sponsor of the podcast. so that
Astroglide
would
will
be
pay you $10 million to tackle Austin
Yeah,
once,
yeah.
If you can
I'll
catch him.
tackle you for $10 million.
if you
Wow.
can catch him.
If you
You
can
can
catch him.
catch it.
You're not
Well,
a
Austin's
James
pretty
Swanson.
elusive.
Oh.
Yeah, I lie a lot.
Austin the elusive.
Elusive Austin, that's the nickname.
One of the seven.
Craig
One
Murray
of them.
says, "Oh geez," because Jason loves to whack it. Oh, you've been called out by fucking Craig T. Money Murray.
By the way, Craig Murray, we
I
need to
can't
get
deny
you
it.
on here via Skype.
And Michael
someday.
Michael Freeman says
True story.
the vaccine, so they say, is way higher than the current flu vaccines, if true. I don't know.
Yeah,
sounds like a
because-
pro-Trumper.
No, he's not
No.
a Trumper at all. The flu vaccine I think it's less than 50%. It's probably
Yeah,
somewhere
yeah,
between 40 and 60% of the vaccine, but the Pfizer vaccine and the whatever the other one is, it's like between 90 and 94%.
Yeah.
So this is really good news. This
Yeah.
is really good news. Like
Somebody's getting ready to get rich.
if you want to really know all the details on this, go listen to the Joe Rogan podcast with I think it's
Yes.
Christos Michaelis or something like
Yes.
that, and he explains the whole thing and how this will all play out.
He's been studying for like 18 months.
90 between 94% effective rate isn't necessarily the best. It doesn't mean we're
Now
gonna
you
get
got a
rid of it,
condom.
but it is good news. It's very good news, and hopefully, I mean, I hope by like the end of 2021 we can be done with this shit.
Get the runner?
And you want to know something? Is let's just boom this. I read this and I heard it on all the news, so this is true.
I wrote it down, then I read it.
This is straight true. Think of how much money Jeff Bezos is going to have. Okay, we closed the economy. You can't go shopping anywhere but where?
Walmart?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Dude, I bought so much shit off of Amazon in the last 6
How
months.
much money is he going to make this week? Because
A trillion, what is it, a trillion, billion dollars?
every state
quadrillion,
shut down.
gazillion.
Yeah.
No essential workers. Dick's Sporting Goods, you got to close down. You know, but guess who can stay open?
Jeff
Amazon.
Bezos.
Yeah. And I mean, tell me that he's not running the country right now. No, seriously, tell me.
We're not gonna have any
I would
malls.
say Elon Musk with not only
Wrong. Jeff Bezos.
Wrong.
Jeff Bezos.
Wrong.
check this out.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, like I love Elon Musk. Okay, I mean he is a genius. He's doing the right thing. I think in some aspects
finish?
of his life. Can he finish?
Can I finish?
But
You
don't
tell me
hold
what
Jeff Bezos.
about this.
Okay, it's like we got Elon Musk with Neuralink and Starlink. He is connecting the world with information.
Yeah, but we're in COVID era. Everybody's ordering shit. To Steve's
I would-
point,
I would
everybody's
still-
ordering shit from Amazon.
I would still take.
How much stuff have you ordered from Earthlink or Starlink or whatever fucking?
I don't have any money.
hold on.
I don't have
Why don't
Pornhub,
Austin ask Echo right now who's worth more money?
Jeff Bezos is for sure.
Okay, then what's our argument?
I take my I would say that Elon Musk will be worth more because of Neuralink and Starlink within the next 18 months. And it's concrete now. I made that prediction.
You said it, you heard it here.
I heard it here.
I
You heard
heard
it here
it.
first.
At last.
I'll say it like this. I was watching this documentary about Hitler back in the early 1940s, and like he was like this
You
guy.
watch Hitler
that was,
porn
like,
too?
No, it wasn't porn.
Oh.
But
Okay.
he was like this rich guy who made
Oh,
all
I
this
feel like
money
an
off of
asshole.
his book, Mein Kampf, right? And he was just hanging out.
Partying?
And I compared him to what Jeff Bezos might be right now. He might be able to take over this country. Because he's got all the money.
Amazon.
He's got all the money.
He's
Right,
got it
right.
all.
I don't know.
So
And
you think that
I'm not even
Jeff
trying to say.
Bezos is Hitler?
No, I'm not saying trying to say that. I'm just trying to say that
That's a bold statement, brother.
Jeff Bezos is in control right now.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
think he's Hitler. I don't think he's evil.
He
I really
paid
don't.
every governor $1 million to shut down their state so that you got to shop Amazon. It's a true story. I read it.
I wrote it down.
Did
there,
you read it on Reddit?
Was it on the internet?
It
Because
could
everything
have
you say on the internet's true, you know.
been. It
I've
could
never
have been.
read
That's true.
anything on the internet that wasn't real.
I think it was on the dark web.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
sure
got those
That's a
guys for
racist
sale?
version of the internet.
Ah, dude, there's
Was
like
that
thousands of
Oakley's?
people watching this.
Oh, yeah.
You shouldn't be saying
I
this
saw
shit.
them on there.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah? Where'd you get those? You buying glasses? And
I'm doing all kinds of
You're
stuff.
hustling.
Dude, I'm getting a lot of information from Michael. Was it Freeman?
Yeah.
The
Well, that's
vaccines.
my favorite.
Did you read that?
Morgan Freeman's brother?
Yeah, what's it say?
Let me see. The vaccines say they is way higher than the current flu vaccines, if true. It's like, yeah, I guess that is true.
like 15 minutes ago.
It's
Yeah.
alright, I'll just
19
catch you
minutes
up.
ago, yeah, you're right.
You
I'll just
reset.
catch you up.
You started over.
Brenda Valentine says, oh,
So, Morgan Freeman or Samuel L. Jackson? Who do you want to narrate your life?
Morgan
Austin?
Freeman.
Okay. See,
Me
I'd
too.
rather have Samuel Jackson narrate mine. Because I'm a bad motherfucker.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
let's take that wallet out of your back pocket. What's his name?
Bad
Bad
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
That's the one that said bad motherfucker. All right, this is Moon Club Podcast number 223 with Jay Reed,
And Jay Reed.
Big Jay Reed, and we out.
See you next
Peace.
week, Matt Moffat.
Peace. Yes, Matt Moffat next week.
Little Miss Moffat.
Set
Oh,
on her
you
pocket.
got sitting on my topping.
You put the pizza in them?
No, I just turned the oven on.